okay, yeah, let's sit on the floor today. Why not? You have to excuse the mess behind me. I'm a slob this morning and I'm okay with that. Hey everyone, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel. It is still, well, it's not early in the morning, but I just woke up, so I'm half a human at this point. I'm gonna try my best to get my words out and seem peppy when I'm not. So I recently had a request from one of my subscribers, Diana, hey, to do a video about lockdown in Bahrain and what it looks like here. Like what things are open, what measures are being taken, what can you do? You can't really do anything. And then I thought, instead of doing a sit down video where I just tell you about it, it would be more fun to take you out into the world and we can explore together. Honestly, things are a little bit all over the place here at the moment, at least that's how I feel, because here's the situation as I understand it based on the extremely limited information that I have received. We're kind of on lockdown, we're kind of not on lockdown. If you went out into the street right now, you would not think a lockdown was happening because the roads are still very busy, especially where I live. I went for a walk last night and the streets were full of people. Where are they going? Restaurants, bars, cinemas, pools, gyms, anything that could possibly bring you any joy in life is still closed. Even the gym and the pool and the facilities in my apartment building, which are not public places, are closed. But on the other hand, the shops, like unnecessary shops, like non-essential shops, have been open for ages. They only closed for a couple of weeks. I think it was maybe 3 weeks those were closed, and then they opened them straight back up. So the malls are open, hair salon and beauty salons are open. And I'm just wondering who's deciding what's safe to open and what's not, and what's the most important things to open first. I probably wouldn't have put H&M and the hair salon at the top of the list personally. So Abid and I decided we were gonna rent a car today and take a little bit of a drive around and see what there is to do, because in all honesty, we have been sitting in this apartment day in, day out for almost 3 months, and I totally get the social distancing is extremely important. That's why I'm not going to the mall. That's why I'm not going to the hair salon. I respect that, and I don't want to be in a group full of people. I don't feel the need to do that in my life, but there must be some things that we can go and do out in the world, not in this room. We would really like to go to the beach today. That's the goal. So let's go check that out. So we made it to Al Dorat, where there are meant to be a whole bunch of beaches, but there's literally no one here except us, which leads me to believe,
oh, there's a checkpoint.
They're gonna, no, they're gonna be like, turn around. The beach is closed. We just drove for 50 minutes to come here, and the guy was like, you can't be here. Why? This is private. Then why is it advertised online, come to the beach? All I want to do is go to the beach or brunch, and I can't do either of those things.
We can go to Eldar, it's on our way home.
So we decided, after driving 55 minutes to Al Dorat and finding that that was a complete waste of time, that we would come to Eldar instead, which we know should be open because we were here a couple of weeks ago. Fingers crossed! It's very hot, and if I don't get in the water soon, I might spontaneously combust. The wind picked up from nowhere, so I don't even know if you can hear me, but we are happy right now. I'm very calm. We came into the little restaurant to get a pita, a burger, and the AC is the nicest thing I've ever felt in my life. And I want to stay in here, but we can't because it's takeaway only. Okay friends, so it's not the same day. And I'm not at the beach, obviously. But as I was editing this vlog, I don't know, it's like my brain fell out of my head. I went to edit it and I realized, number one, I never actually finished this vlog because by the time I got home from the beach, I was so exhausted from the sun that I went in the shower and then passed out in bed immediately. And number two, I had a lot to say when I was sitting there on the sand, but it was so windy. I went on this whole tangent and I had so many things that I wanted to tell you guys and you could hear literally none of it. So I'm gonna do that now. So this was only a short little vlog because we really didn't do much that day. We just went driving around trying to find a beach that was open, and then I probably got sunstroke and passed out. But this kind of gives an idea of where we're at right now with lockdown in Bahrain. There's a lot of inconsistencies, and that's not to throw shade at anyone or anything. It's just that at any time, I think if you implement mass changes across an entire country, it can be very difficult and there can be a lot of misunderstandings. So you saw that we went to Al Darat and it said that it was open, and then when we got there it was closed because they were like, well, the beaches are closed. But then Al Dar was open and Reef Island is open and Art Rotana's beach is open, and it's a little bit like you never really know what's going to be open and what's going to be closed. And that's kind of the case right now with a lot of things, not just the beaches. So for instance, in my apartment building, even though it's not a public pool, it's a private pool, the pool is still closed. But then other people I work with have said that in their apartment complexes, the pools and the gyms are still open. If you want to shut down all the beaches and all the pools and all the gyms, then that's fine. You know, it's boring, but it's fine. But if some people can still go to the pool in their apartment building and other people can't, you can get onto one beach, but you can't get onto another beach, and you have to just kind of drive around figuring it out. It's kind of frustrating. Even when we were at Al Dar, you saw us in that burger restaurant and Abida ordered a burger and they were like, go and sit down and wait for your burger to be done. But then as soon as the burger was done, they made us get up and leave. Well, at that point, we'd already been sitting there for 20 minutes, so is the takeaway idea still valid if you're allowed to sit and wait, but you're just not allowed to sit and eat? It just seemed a little bit odd. But yeah, that vlog that you guys just saw, that was the second time in 3 months that Abida and I have actually gone out into the world. The first time was also to Al Dar, because on a beach, there's lots of space, it's a big open place, and it's easy to stay away from other people. But what I do question is, Al Dar is allowed to be open and you have to get on a boat to get there. Surely that puts you at more of a risk of like picking up germs. But I don't know, I'm just putting that out there. We still have no idea when things are meant to open back up. Hopefully it's gonna be soon. You see other countries start to open things back up and you just think, how much longer can I go without a mimosa? What a weird time though, you guys. What a weird time. And hopefully this video has just given you a little bit of an insight into what is going on here. In my life at least, it's just pretty confusing and I stay inside all day. And then when I do go outside, I get so sunburned. My skin is just not used to the outside world now because I've been in quarantine for so long. But I hope it gave you guys a little bit of a glimpse into, I was gonna say what's happening, but I guess what's not happening over here in Bahrain right now. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let me know what the lockdown situation is like in your country. I think it's so interesting. Different countries are approaching this situation very differently. So go ahead, let me know. I love to hear from you guys. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive. And I will see you all next time. Bye.